Respected friends, today in the Holy Kaaba, in front of thousands of pilgrims, people witnessed a great miracle from Allah with their own eyes, and the sounds of Allahu Akbar echoed from all sides. Respected viewers and listeners of Miracle of Islam, Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, love transcends reason and understanding, beyond the comprehension of an ordinary person. What we are about to show you today is a video that has shaken the entire world. When a disabled woman performed the tawaf, circumambulation, of the Kaaba out of her love for Allah, initially people mocked her, but what happened next left them trembling in awe. Friends, when you watch this video, you too will feel a shiver run through your body, for such worship, such love, such a tawaf of the Kaaba you have never witnessed before. So stay with us till the end of this video, and before proceeding, make sure you have subscribed to our channel, Miracle of Islam. If not, then subscribe now and click the bell icon so that you receive notifications for our future videos. Let's begin today's faith-inspiring video. Dear friends, a video has gone viral on social media recently, shaking the world. The video features a woman named Zinat, who is from Pakistan and has been disabled since birth. She has been unable to walk since childhood, and her life's sole purpose has been the desire to visit Allah's house. However, due to family circumstances, this dream could not be fulfilled, but her only prayer and wish throughout her life was that she could visit the Prophet's mosque and the house of Allah. One day Allah answered her prayers, and she won a ticket for Umrah in a prize scheme. Being disabled, her brother had to accompany her. Dear friends, Zinat arrived there in a wheelchair, but she told her brother that if she performed the tawaf with his help and the wheelchair, it would always bother her that she hadn't worshipped Allah and completed the tawaf by herself, and that thought would haunt her forever. Her brother said, "How can you perform the tawaf on your own in such a crowd?" But she had made up her mind. She refused to rely on the wheelchair or her brother's help, and as you can see in this video, she completed the tawaf of Allah's house on her knees and hands. Yes, dear friends, this was Zinat's passion and love for her Lord, and those who saw her were amazed. People made fun of her, asking why she was putting herself through such hardship when she could perform the tawaf using the wheelchair. But friends, her love for Allah gave her the strength, and she started performing the tawaf with dedication and emotion. You won't believe that someone born with such a disability could have grievances against life and even against God, or they would at least pray for their health or the end of their disability. But Zinat wanted nothing. She had never complained to Allah about her disability, never prayed for her health, and never asked for anything else in her prayers. Her only wish was to complete the tawaf of the Kaaba, walking on her knees and hands. Even while performing the tawaf, she didn't ask for her disability to be healed or request anything for herself. Without any personal motive, her Umrah brought tears to many eyes. People started making way for her, and then, dear friends, they witnessed Allah's miracle. Everyone raised the chant of Allahu Akbar, when miraculously strength returned to her legs, which had been disabled since birth, and she completed her final tawaf on her feet. Subhanallah. Friends, the spectators were left speechless when Zinat, who had been walking on her knees and hands, suddenly stood up on her feet. Zinat herself didn't know how she stood up. She had lived her entire life with polio-stricken legs and had never walked. During the tawaf, she felt as if someone had lifted her up. Subhanallah. Friends, do write Subhanallah in the comments. Surely Allah knows the state of His beloved ones' hearts in their acts of worship, and He knows how to reward their sincerity and good intentions. This story reminds us of another incident, friends, which we will now share with you. It's a story of a mirasi, a term commonly used for street singers in neighborhoods. Friends, this is a story that appears simple on the outside, but holds deep lessons within. Listen carefully because it contains an invaluable life lesson. The story goes like this. There was a man in a certain area who was famous for his jokes and humor. He also had a spiritual guide. One day, while sitting with his guide, he said, "Oh my Pir Sain, please send me to Hajj. If you do, it would be amazing." His guide replied, "I could send you there, but you won't worship. Instead, you'll keep joking around." The Mirasi insisted, "Oh Pir Sain, I won't do anything like that. Just send me to Hajj." The guide said, You'll have to write it down on paper that you will only worship and won't joke or engage in any unnecessary conversation during Hajj. You also won't sing. The Mirasi happily wrote his oath on paper, promising that during Hajj he would focus solely on worship, refrain from joking, and mind his own business until he completed his pilgrimage. After putting his thumbprint on the document, he was sent to Hajj with other disciples. They completed Hajj safely and began their journey back. This happened in the days when Hajj journeys were undertaken on mules and donkeys. Since the Mirasi had shaved his head during Hajj, he was traveling back on a mule. As he touched his bald head and looked at his mule, he started conversing with Allah, saying, "Oh my dear Allah, in our area when a thief is caught, they shave his head and make him ride a donkey. Oh my gracious Lord, now my head is shaved and I'm riding a mule. If you don't forgive me now, then my Hajj won't be accepted." He continued in his own world, talking to Allah as he rode the mule. As he passed by a saint, the saint asked someone sitting nearby, "Who is this man talking like that on a donkey?" The person replied, "He is a well-known jokester from such and such area." But before the person could finish, the saint silenced him and said, "Be quiet and don't call him. Right now he's in a place we can't reach. I can see he's close to Allah, asking and Allah is giving him. He's asking in such a way that he's being granted his wishes immediately." Friends, you never know which of your actions will please Allah. That's why we should always ask Allah in our own words and ways. He understands all languages and knows all expressions. Stop labeling each other as Muslims or non-Muslims. In the eyes of Allah, intentions matter, not outward appearances. If Allah wishes to forgive someone, He can do so, even for a rightful complaint. We pray to Allah, friends, to make us true Muslims by His special grace, to grant us the ability to be content with His will, and to control our desires and egos. Ameen, thumma ameen. In conclusion, dear friends, the remarkable story of Zinat serves as a powerful reminder of Allah's boundless mercy and the strength of faith. Despite being disabled since birth, Zinat's unwavering devotion and love for Allah led to a miraculous event that left thousands speechless. Her determination to perform the tawaf without help, despite her physical limitations, is a testament to the power of sincere worship and the deep connection between a believer and their Creator. Zinat's story teaches us that when we approach Allah with pure intentions and perseverance, miracles can happen. It also reminds us that Allah knows the state of our hearts, our struggles, and our deepest desires. He rewards those who are sincere in ways beyond our imagination. As we reflect on Zinat's story, let us strengthen our own faith and dedication to Allah. May we learn to trust in His wisdom and seek closeness to Him with humility and devotion. May Allah guide us, accept our prayers, and grant us the strength to overcome our own challenges. Ameen. If you were inspired by this story, please share the video and help spread the message of faith. Take care of yourselves and those around you. We'll see you in our next video, inshallah. Until then, Allah Hafiz.